Hi Sagittarius, welcome to July 2014. Now your ruling planet, Jupiter, moves into your sister sign, Leo, on July 16th. And you've been doing a lot of emotional house cleaning. You're ready for a clean slate. A fresh start is coming for you in July. You'll be connecting with your higher power. You may be going on journeys. It's a wonderful time to take a vacation. This will expand your mind and your horizons. You're starting a new cycle. So you want to launch with a good start. Let go of what no longer serves you. This has its rewards. For instance, inner peace can be yours. So July is a very important month for you because your ruling planet is moving into the area of your life that has to do with higher education, spirituality, your truth, your wisdom, your superconscious mind, your freedom. So this is a wonderful time for you to teach, travel, go to school, market your business or products or services to the world using the internet, social media. Leo is 9 signs from you. So this is the area of your life that has to do with expanding you out into the world. Now, one of the things I've noticed about the 9th house, it's the 9th house, is when planets go in there, it does offer opportunity to travel, teach, write, communicate, publish, get published. The real action happens in the 10th house, though. And when Jupiter gets to that 10th house of yours in Virgo, that's when your career is really going to expand. Doesn't mean it can't expand now, because any planets you have in Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Jupiter is sending positive energy to them, and it's going to make you feel better. It can improve your health, well-being, vitality. And Uranus is also in a sister sign. Uranus is in Aries. And so Jupiter and Aries are going to Jupiter and Uranus are going to catch up with each other. And I'll talk about this more in August, September on. As Jupiter gets higher in the degrees of Leo, it's going to start forming a grand trine in your chart. Okay, so what it's going to do is it's going to form harmonious energy flow with Uranus in the area of true love, romance, creative self-expression, self-confidence, taking risks, putting yourself out there. So you've got Jupiter forming fabulous energy with Uranus, and both of them are pouring into your Sagittarius planets. Doesn't get any better than that. Jupiter-Uranus hookups are my favorite, even the challenging ones, because they bring sudden opportunity, sudden breakthrough, sudden windfalls, doors open, and magic happens. So you do have that to look forward to. Now, Saturn is still retrograde in that area of how you get in your own way, because Saturn is in Scorpio. Scorpio is 12 signs from you, and anything that's 12 signs from us is where we sabotage ourselves, where we bring ourselves down, how we hold ourselves back, how we limit ourselves. Now, Saturn is going direct in this area, and Saturn will be coming out of this area December 23rd when Saturn jumps into your sign, Sagittarius. I would much rather have Saturn in my sign than 12 signs from me. And the reason is because when Saturn gets to your sign, you're going to be able to use that energy to reconstruct yourself, reconstruct your life. Now, the Capricorn full moon, and I'll come back to that more as Saturn does that for you. But I want to jump into your resources, okay? Because a lot of the Sagittarians I'm getting feedback is a lot of you have been really struggling with your finances. And part of the reason for that is Pluto is in Capricorn, and Capricorn rules your money. Capricorn rules your second house of your money, your resources. And your resources aren't just your money. Your resources are your ideas. Your resources are your talents, your gifts, your abilities, your sense of self-worth, self-appreciation, self-respect. And so it's no easy coin having Pluto in this part, because Pluto is power and transformation. Pluto is death and rebirth. And so having Capricorn being, ruling this area of your life, it's been challenging. Now, the Capricorn full moon is happening on July 12th. And this is a super moon. The next 3 moons are going to be super moons. So the Capricorn full moon will be a super moon. And then next month in August, the Aquarius full moon will be a super moon. And then in September, the Pisces full moon will be a super moon. These are extra potent moons because they're closest to the earth and they're in direct alignment with the sun and the earth at the time of the full moon, making it super. And so this is really forcing you to dig in and fight for your wealth, fight for your resources, fight your ground. Pluto, it makes us tenacious. Pluto is like change or I'll change you. Love Pluto. And it's activating the Capricorn grand square. The Capricorn, the sun is in Cancer, Aries, Libra. These are the cardinal signs. These are the signs that are forcing change on all of us. And the Capricorn full moon is loosely aspecting Pluto and Mars and Jupiter. And because Jupiter goes in on the 16th, well, the full moon's on the 12th, right? And Mars goes into Scorpio on the 25th. So relief is coming, but we're still feeling some of this energy. For you, it has to do with how you're managing your self-worth, your self-esteem, your self-respect, your resources, inner and outer. So Cancer's on the other side, which is about other people's values, your partner's resources. And so this is really coming online for you here in July, where the universe is saying, okay, Sagittarius, really look at how you're using your resources. Saturn is going to go direct on the 20th. And that's good because we want him moving forward out of that 12th house and into Sagittarius, because then you are owning it and you're constructing it and reconstructing what needs to be done. You are the authority of your life. And that's one of the things that the Capricorn supermoon is teaching you, bringing your bringing your attention to where you may be giving your power away to the systems, the institutions, other people, not believing in yourself, not owning your self-worth. This kind of is going to be a wake-up call. It's like, wait a minute, I need to set boundaries. Now, another thing too, as we're in Cancer, Cancer rules what we feel and what we need to feel safe and secure, to feel empowered, how you nurture yourself, how you nurture others. So I've got the Needless program here because it's a really good program. It goes with the Strong Foundation program. And when you go to my website in the left-hand column, I add coaching programs for all of you because I want you to get the benefit of working with a coach. And, I can't, work with everybody individually. I am going to be adding Google classes, Google Hangout classes, where I can do some group coaching when I have time to get that set up. And so right now, use these programs. Let them stimulate you. Let them give you ideas. So we're in the cycle of Cancer, and we've got this supermoon, Capricorn supermoon going on. And the message is to meet your own needs, okay? When you meet your own needs, you're no longer living your life chasing needs, right? So say you're feeling needy, like I'm needy for a relationship, or I'm needy for more money, okay? You don't want to disown that, right? When we disown our needs, it creates a schism in the psychology. So in other words, if you're feeling needy for money, okay, oh, I want more money, I want more money. Don't disown it. Don't say, oh yeah, I'm doing great, Own it, right? But don't let it drive your choices. Don't let it drive your decisions. So in other words, you don't get married just so you can have more money, or you don't take a job that you hate and you're not going to like just for the money. Okay? Because when you do that, you're walking away from yourself. You see, and you're giving your power to someone else, and you're shortcutting yourself because you can meet your own needs, and you want to be with someone that you really love, not you know, he's going to pay the mortgage, and so, or she's going to pay the mortgage, and so I got a sugar mama. So therefore, you know, I can escape doing the work to become financially independent. And I'm going to be adding classes on that too, because I wrote this book, Love and the Law of Attraction, how to harness the power of your intention to attract in your right partner. And some refer to that as a soulmate. Well, we could replace the word love with money, right? How to harness the power of the law of attraction and your intention to be financially independent. And that is what Pluto has come to teach you, is that you have the tools within you to create financial independence. And one of the things that this Capricorn full moon is teaching you is how to meet your own needs. For instance, Sagittarius, do you need to establish better boundaries? Now, one of the things I have found, and I have a moon in Sagittarius, okay? So I love Sagittarius. I'm triple fire. I'm the sun in Leo, I'm an ascendant Leo, and my moon and Saturn sit next to each other in Sagittarius. So I get it. And you want to set better boundaries, because one of the things I find with Cancers and Sagittarians is you guys let people run over your boundaries. And you don't set proper boundaries. And when people run over your boundaries, they don't respect you more. They don't love you more. They're taking advantage. So this Capricorn full moon is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is the guru's guru and the teacher's teacher. And Saturn is saying, set better boundaries. Don't let people run over you. Don't make people more important than you are. Okay? Take care of yourself. Practice healthy selfishness. When you do what's right for you, it's right for everyone else. When you're not doing what's right for you, we are lining up with you like this because you're not doing what's right for you. So I'm trying to come in and line up with you like this, but I can't because you're like this. So I'm lining up like this with you. See the point? So do what's right for you. Own your power. Set your boundaries and raise your personal standards. Don't just take what's ever around you. Oh, well, she's available, so I'll take care. Oh, he's available, I'll take him. Or, well, that job's available, I'll take it. You know, raise your standards. Own your power. Be your own authority. This is what Saturn is teaching you. You are the authority of your life. Don't give your power away to others. You know, the job, you know, the needs, you know. It's okay if you're feeling needy. You know, it's human. We're human beings. We're not here to be perfect. We're here to be our best self. And disowning what we need creates a schism. So don't disown the fact that you have a need for this, or you're feeling needy here, or you're feeling vulnerable here. Own it. But don't let it run you. Don't let it drive your choices. Courage, said the cowardly lion. Roar. And so use this program, the needless program, and then you will meet your own needs, and then you become needless, and guess what happens? You are living a life that's effortless because you're not being driven by fears and needs anymore. So Mercury the messenger goes into Cancer on the 13th, and Jupiter goes into Leo on the 16th. Venus enters Cancer on the 18th. Saturn moves direct on the 20th. Uranus moves retrograde on the 21st. And that's kind of a good thing because we've been doing so much growth with Uranus. You have been doing a lot of growth work about your self-confidence, about believing in yourself, about your creative self-expression, about your relationship to your work, your relationship to your children, your relationship to source, your relationship to life. So you've been doing a lot of personal work. And Uranus, when it moves retrograde on the 21st, there could be a sudden change in plans with your children, or a romantic affair, or any kind of investment you're making, or any kind of creative self-expression you're doing, any project you're doing. It's okay. You know, with Uranus, it's always expect the unexpected. But remember, for you, Sagittarius, it's in Aries, your sister, and that's pouring positive energy into you. So Uranus is not your challenge. Uranus is not the foe. Uranus is an ally. Okay, and now that Jupiter is in Leo, Jupiter is an ally. Now, Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, but you know, I noticed like in the 8th house, it really doesn't do anything for us. You know what I mean? Like maybe you got a little more money back on your tax return, but other than that, you really don't. I mean, or you know, Uncle Louis left you an inheritance that you didn't know about. You know, something strange like that. Very far and few between. But with Jupiter moving to the top of the chart, and boy, when it hits Virgo, it's showtime. And we'll talk about that next year, because in August of 2015, it will hit your 10th house, and that's when you're really gonna so for those of you, you know, interested in growing your business or getting a promotion, when Jupiter gets to that 10th house in Virgo, man, you are going to be on fire. Now you're starting to build towards it because it's in the 9th, but you know, in the 9th, it's kind of like you get to take a really great vacation, or you get to go to school, or you get to be published. But the real action happens when Jupiter gets in the 10th and the 11th and even the 12th, because you're still reaping the rewards of that 10th house Jupiter. But you're on your way, and you are going to benefit, because like I said, Jupiter is pouring positive energy into your Sagittarius planets, and then it's going to hook up with Uranus, who's also pouring positive energy into your Sagittarius planets. And when those two hook up, whoo, you got a grand fire trine in your chart. You are on fire, and you are going places, and you are making breakthroughs. So Uranus is all about, you know, your personal freedom and your need for greater creative self-expression and liberation. Uranus wants to liberate you. So you are getting a fresh start. And this is in the area of romance, creative self-expression, children, the inner child. The sun moves into Leo on the 22nd. Great time for you to take a vacation. Muscular Mars moves into Scorpio on July 25th. And that's more behind the scenes, but it's going to fly through that area for you. So you're really not going to, you know, feel the Mars, but you will when it gets to Sagittarius, and it's on the way, because he's direct now. He's flying right through Scorpio, and then bam, he's going into Sagittarius. And that's going to give you energy and drive and ambition. So you have that to look forward to. Now, the Leo new moon on July 26th is gorgeous. And for you, it's delicious, especially for those of you that have early degree Sagittarian planets. So those of you born in November, you are loving on this. Now, it's going to benefit all Sagittarians, but it really is right on those that are born in November. Late November. So the sun and moon are sitting together in Leo with Jupiter in Leo, and that's just pouring all this positive energy into you, and it's a fresh start. So for those of you that are looking to get published, this is a fabulous time for you to get published. Publish your blog, publish your book, publish your music, publish anything that represents your heart's desire, because Leo is about the inner child. Leo is about your soul and creativity. Julia Cameron wrote the classic, The Artist's Way. And you have it in a dream that can unfold. If you have the courage, Leo, to admit what it is. Usually we're embarrassed to admit. Believe me, I was really embarrassed to come out and admit that I was an astrologer and I love astrology. But I'm really glad I did. You know, so whatever you're like really embarrassed to admit, like, I want to bake cookies for a living, right? It's what you're here to do. It's what you're here to do. Those are passion clues of what you're here to do. And the crazier, the better. And when you do what you really want to do, this is what you're meant to do. When you do what you're meant to do, the money comes to you. Doors open for you. You feel useful. And the work you do feels like play for you. And that's the key. That way we don't have to worry about retirement. We don't have to worry about IRA accounts, because why would I retire? I may slow down. I may work with less people, but I'm going to be working till I'm gone, in my 90s, whenever I go. You know what I'm saying? So in other words, find your passion. Find what you're really meant to here to do. And then it becomes play for you. And then you don't have to think about, what am I going to do when I'm old? Because you're going to do what you're doing. And you're going to do it till you go. And so this is a strong month for you. Love is on for you. Money, again, line up with what you're here to do. And fight for what you're here to do. Don't just surrender with the white flag. Fight for what you need to fight for. Fight for your work. Fight for your money. Fight for your love. Fight for your health, well-being, and vitality. Be courageous. Be bold. do what's right for you. Use the Needless program. Use love and the law of attraction. And I will be offering workshops with the book when, like I said, later on, later in the summer, early fall, when I have the time to add the classes. And use the Leo new moon to expand your consciousness, to connect with source. You are spiritually advancing, especially with this focus in Leo now and Jupiter there. You can really connect to your higher power. You can really connect to your soul self, your higher source, your higher being. It's there for you. You are not what you do. You are not what you own. You are a great spiritual being having a human experience. And own that. Own the fact that you are spiritual and that you are ascending every day. And when that neediness comes up, don't disown it, but don't let it drive your choices. Don't let it drive you. Take care of yourself, meet your own needs, and then your life will become effortless. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my podcast, Sagittarius. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if something's not working for you, let it go. Let it go. Oh, can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. I'm one with the wind and sky. Here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.